Hey kids, it's been a while since you've seen Miss Quinn here. This is her Arboretum. I took you guys on a kind of a build tour. You helped me design and decorate and progress this build. And in the background, she's been doing a sandbox adventure. So today we're going to do a little more decorating with the new Orc Hunter DLC. And she is wearing the cosmetic. It's not armor. Once you purchase the DLC, it will be in your cosmetic wardrobe. And it is the Orc Hunter's mantle. The Orc Hunter's Galia, and let's see, we also have Orc Hunter gloves and the Orc Hunter boots, and that's what they're wearing. She's wearing. And the other thing that came with the DLC is the Frightener's Axe. The Frightener's Axe has a special rune on it that allows you to harvest the skulls of your victims to make some decorative items you can put in your home, in your base. So the first thing we're going to do is do a little decorating, add some of those features. And then Quinn needs to go find some biteweed to make a new stout called the Dark Eye Stout that comes with this. So let's look at our recipes for that. So we're going to look at the brew tank, and it is called the Dark Eye Stout. It's a bitter ale, potent but short-lived effects that enhances a dwarf's vision in poor lighting. Best drunk from a brewskin during the hunt, allowing orc hunters to forego any light that might alert the evil they stalk. And as you see, I need some biteweed, which I don't usually collect, because it is used in the orcish medicine, which I don't usually use. So after we do a little decorating, we are going to go on a hunt for some biteweed. So where shall we start? The first thing I want to do is maybe we're going to do a little warning for our orcs here at the front of our place. And we're going to put what they call some ruckus decorations. Ruckus, the term ruck for orc. And I believe somebody told me Huss is for the clan, maybe? The people itself? Not positive. But we get a nice lamp, floor lamp. Isn't that cool? Very nice.
Orcs! We got orcs!
We do have a few orcs down there. And we have some spikes, so we can put their head on a spike. And we are going to do that too. Put it right here in front. They might, get beat upon during a siege, but we can always put them back together, right? But maybe this will deter them. So there's 3 different ones here. So, yeah. Put their heads on pikes with the different helmets you see each group wear. And the other thing they make is a wall lamp. So we're going to put that up too as soon as we put our wall back. Don't need any visitors, but we will put up the wall lamp just for demonstration purposes. All right, look at that. Now that's the way to decorate a dwarf's base. Absolutely. All right, we have a few other things. I've seen a few people do different things with them. So we're going to try this one. I've seen folks kind of back it in the wall. So just the head was sticking out. You know, like he's sneaking in after you. And then you can put a little foliage to make it look like he's trying to pop through there. Kind of like that scene in Jurassic Park. When I saw somebody do it, that's what I thought of. So there's a nice way to kind of show the drake sneaking through. Let's also let's see if we can put one of the other ones there, because we don't go out that door, so this would be a good place to put it so I don't have to worry about where it is. It's got, you know, quite the build area, so there we go. What do you think? Yeah. And this is the drake, is it? Or is it a fell piece? Let's look. Is the drake skeleton. So this is the one I put, the prowling one I put in the wall over there. And that's the drake skeleton. And there's one more other pose. So we're going to see where we can put that one. Let's see if we can do that. Let's put that over here maybe. Might have to move our Durin lamp, or excuse me, our Durin statue here. And we will put this one here. No, that's the one we did already. This one. What do you think about that one? There we go. Pretty nice. You know, I think I want to bring it out so it's a little more obvious. We got the one hiding back there in the wall. Let's put this one where it's more on display, so we can still get around it. Let's see. How do I want this? This way, I think. This way. Let's put it that way. So there you've got 3 poses of the drake. Of course, I need to put it in the center because otherwise it'll bother me. So let's put it in the center here. There we go. All right. And my favorite item, decorating item. Let's see, we're going to do this. Let's see. This is the fell beast head. Let's see if I can do two of them over here. Maybe a little higher so they're more visible. But this one's my favorite because you've got the color, and I really like the fact that you can actually hold. Look at that. Ha! I like that. I just want to walk around with it on my hand. Tell those orcs they shouldn't mess with me. But I love the detail. Look at that detail. Even when you come around and see the back of it, you can see where it looks like, like they've chopped it off. I think the detail is awesome. But, we probably ought to hang it up here. Let's put it up, try to match the height there. Let's see how that looks. I could have made it a little better centered. Could make both of them a little better centered. I'm sure if you go to any of your other content creators, they're going to, where'd it all go? Should have enough to make one, right? Just broke that one. Where'd the head go? Isn't that strange? Would it go rolling away? Oh man, where'd that go? Weird, weird, weird. No way. We still have one. So we'll get that up there. Maybe she'll come across another fell beast that she can mount. Must have just fallen right through the floor. All right. Now we got our fell beast head. Looks pretty good. I like that I will see it each time I come out here. So that is that, but that is not all. We're going to take the other items up to the garden. All right. Been a little bit since I've been up here. We are going to now, actually now that I think about it, I want to show you this furniture downstairs first, because there is plenty of light up here, and that will affect this furniture. Oops, get over here. So here you can see that if I wanted to put down a garden patch, I have quite a bit of sun up here. So let's go down here. I think right below these stairs we have some room to do this that doesn't have sun, because this is where I put my mushrooms. Let's see. What's it look like over here? Yeah. We can do it all right here. We're going to make a little seating area to admire our armor. And we're going to do that with troll hide furniture. This is the lounge. And it comes with some ottomans. So as you're sitting here, you can put your feet up. And you can have some friends around to sit in the chair with you. Also to admire the armor. Put their feet up. Now, let's take this. Can you think about why maybe I wanted to show you what it looked like in the shade as well as what it might look like in the sun? Can you imagine why? Let's go upstairs and find out. I think the last time I did a tour of this, I did not have all that gold everywhere. I know Viper 20 gave me the idea of having the gold pile right out front and center. So let's see if I have enough to make the furniture up here as well. So, out here in the sun, and look at that. It turns to stone, which means it's not all that comfortable up here. But let's see how much hide I have to see if I can make enough for 2 couches. There we go. Sit here in front of the fireplace. I think that is so clever, right? And I don't have enough troll hide to make some ottomans on this side. But it turns to stone in the light. Now, let's see, we also have these. Let's see, where do we want to put one of these? Let's put one right here. We have its head on a nice podium right there. And let's put another one. Do I have enough for another one? Nope, don't have enough. I need more drake bones, so I guess I better go hunting for drakes. So that's all the decorative items you can do for the new DLC. All right, got more. I can make more spikes. Why don't we go put a few more spikes down around downstairs. We actually have another entrance we could put a few. Let's see, which entrance did we already do? We did the one with the lamp, the ruckus lamp. Is that this one? Nope. So we'll end up having to move this because it won't let me put it back there. The wall, that is. Hi, Wolfie. Let's go demonstrate our new. Now, one thing about this that's can be a little frustrating is that, oops, I gotta get closer to my hearth. I like to wear my Eregion armor when I'm out and about in the mines because you can see better.
Orcs! We got orcs!
Better watch out, dude. Gonna put your head on a pike. Come on out here. I don't want you to break my thing.
That's all you got.
All right. We're gonna head over to one of the goblin areas to see. Can I make one of the lights? Yes, I can. Let's do the one that's up high in case they decide to come beat on my stuff. All right. They might come get it when there's a siege, but maybe it will deter them. And I don't think I need to put the lamp back. This is about as tall as I, need it to be. So, there we have it. We better get some food going here. Let's see. It's afternoon. What do we have? We can make some meat pie. How about some meat pie? Did I just pick up some rations? All right, let's go put some stuff away because we're going to go get some biteweed after we eat. And I might have to put the Eregion armor on while we're there. Let's see, don't need the salt or the wood. It's been a minute since I've been in here. Oh, I'll just put things. Thought I had wood here. Yep. I'll put that away and take one back. We have our metal fragments over here by the repair smithy. And we got our extra ingots right here. Don't need the gold ones now. Or the Khazad, right? Because in Sandbox it uses the bronze for the Duran's lamps. And we got a little extra coal, which I think is here somewhere. Coal and resin. I always like to keep a full stack on me. Oh, there's a couple things I haven't done yet. Let's go up to the bedroom to do that. Is food ready yet? Yeah. There are a couple other things I can do. Let's go up to the bedroom for this one. It's awfully crowded in here, isn't it? With all my gold. All right. We have a couple more things I forgot about. Look at that. Kind of scary. But there you go. You killed that warg, and you decide to decorate with it. See, can we do the wall one up here? Yes, we can. Look at that. Now that's an orc hunter right there. He even decorates with their hide. Let's put one here for them to appreciate. In their little seating area. And let's see, where else can we hang one? Let's take down one of these. Oops. How come it's not showing the... There we go. Gonna have to repair my banner or my decorations now. We're gonna hang one up here. Actually, it's probably not gonna let me do that while let me put this up first. I believe it was the long banister. Is that right? Well, maybe it goes the other way. There we go. All right, now let's hang that warg skin up there. Here we go. And we'll put our rest of our leather and cloth and all of that away. And then we're going to go find the biteweed, and then we can make the stout. And while I am out there hunting down the biteweed, we will find some other stuff. We will demonstrate how the Frightener's Axe works. Let's just put these odds and ends here instead of worrying about it. And we got a little food we can take out. Not necessary though, right? Let's see, it's early evening. I really want to be able to wear the Orc Hunter materials, but it's going to be dark down there anyway, so I might have to put the Eregion armor on in order to see when we're down there. So the easiest place to find biteweed is to go to one of the orc towns. So let's hit, let's see, do we have anything near this orc town? We do. Down there in the, maybe that one? Yeah, right there by the orc camp. Let's go there. See if we can find some orcs and demonstrate this axe. Then we can make the dark-eyed stout. I actually thought I had finished the game with this character, and when I came in, no, I hadn't. I still have some of the inn stuff to do.
Ooh, I hear something.
There we go. Got some hide, some wood. But we still need a skull. Let's see if we can find you a skull.
Now that's a killing blow.
Maybe we're going to have to go to the Goblin Men. I know in my other games where I had this, I found it within the Goblin Men. I could definitely get a skull from them. But we're going to also look for some biteweed. Already got this bad guy. Usually some biteweed in here. So we'll get plenty to make. Let's see, how much do we need to make the brew? Recipe, brew tank. It's called Dark Eyes Stout. And we need 5. And we've already got 5. Wait a minute, no, I want to make the great big one. Recipes. I want to make the largest size we can. So that means we're going to need more, right? Huh. Still says 5 for the tank. Why won't it go over there? Huh. Well, we'll get more. We'll get another handful. For some reason, my controller wouldn't navigate back over. But we'll get plenty. Left some adamant behind. There's usually so many more. There we go. Now let's get back to our map stone. And I guess we'll go over to the goblin area. Where the goblin men are. Just go to the blessing or one of my garden areas. Kind of hoping I could demonstrate the axe while I was here. So what do we got? Where can we go here? Second level blessing. Should be some goblin men around. Elven Gardens. And maybe it'll be light enough in here we won't have to worry about putting the Eregion armor on. Go ahead and get some blessing while we're here. Don't hear any goblin men yet. There we go. Let's go down here and cause some trouble.
Get him, blades.
Ha, that's one more for me.
Still? No? No skull? Come on, cooperate with me, game. My other games, I've gotten a skull like almost with every hit. Come on. Ooh. Get myself all beat up.
That's all you got.
There's one. All right. I will put the other lighted armor on so we can see what we found. So, it literally is a skull. And it's called the Ruckus Skull. Here comes another guy. You want to share your head with me too? You're not going to need it anymore. All right. I figure, you know, if they're going to give up their head, we might as well decorate with it.
Quiet. I see
It will definitely keep them from trying to mess with us, won't it? They see that we're taking their heads. I hear a bear. Let's see if we can find some more goblin men. Always need meat and leather or hide. I also found out in one of my other games that you can even dye it, right? You can use the ink grinder and dye it. Let's see what our best chances are of getting some more goblin men. See if I can demonstrate it one more time, and then we'll go back and make the stout, and hopefully it'll cook fast enough that we can demonstrate that. Yeah, where are they when you need them, right? Doop de doo. Nope. There's another level. It's the only one with a map stone. Usually we'd see them with their, you know, their torches. But you did see one skull to demonstrate how it works. Never pass up your apples. All right, if there isn't any here, we'll go ahead and make our stout. Thought I heard some. There they are. Let's see if they'll give us their skulls. There's one. There you go. We have now demonstrated it twice. And so that works on all the different types of orcs. I'm cold. So we'll get the brew going, and we'll just make a small kettle because that'll probably brew faster, right? I'm guessing. And then we can demonstrate it because they only wanted about an hour video. This is going to be hopefully presented the weekend between June 26th and June 29th for the big Steam summer sale event. So they might demonstrate it, or excuse me, put it in some spots when they don't have somebody else streaming. So let's just put a little kettle right here. We'll go to sleep. It'll brew faster that way. We'll just tuck it right there for the sake of decoration, or for demonstration rather. And let's get some food for the morning. How's our time, by the way? Oh my goodness, we only have 20 minutes. But it won't take long to demonstrate the stout. Hopefully it'll be done in the morning. And since it'll be morning, we'll probably go down to the deeps to demonstrate. Because it seems to be pretty dark down there. Can't even remember where everything is. So let's eat first. And then we will, it's a short-lived stout. They recommend you put it in a brew skin. I think if I remember correctly, oh shoot, it's still brewing. And it's going to be too soon to sleep. Well, that's not cool. Another 4 minutes. Let's go find some more orcs to kill. Let's see. Almost always goblins around in the Elven area, Elven Quarter. I mean, I could go into another area, but it doesn't really matter where you go to demonstrate it. You know, skulls are skulls. There we go. Hey, fellas. I want to put your head on a pike.
What was that?
Perfect.
There we go. We got a few. All right. Yeah, got two of them. And they do look like a skull in your inventory. I thought maybe he wanted to demonstrate for me too, but looks like he's got other plans. Go to Quinn's Arboretum. Hopefully. If it's not done yet, I will put some stuff away. Really like how her base turned out. Definitely like how her base turned out. She's got all her armor stands here with the probably the weapon you would likely be using in that area, and then on the back side is the shields. So it's one set of each of the armors. Got foods and woods. So I'm going to have to go finish her game. Really thought I had already done it. And we'll go to the kitchen. Put the food away. Now this is where I put stuff you can't really get a buff off of eating. And then this is the ones. I mean, you probably shouldn't eat the meat, right? It'll poison you. But that's where I put it. Don't you love these? These are just awesome. All right, are we done? Yep. And I think it lasts 15 minutes, but we'll just carry it with us. Because you can actually travel with it. And let's go down to the deeps. Probably just go to the drain pumps, I think. All right. So let's get over here where it's darker. Let's see which direction is darker. All right, pretty dark right in here, so we'll drink it here. And we'll walk around. Yeah. So it's kind of like you're in wearing those, those things that soldiers wear. Night vision goggles. I think it's really cool how it makes it actually look like these trees, these ubasum trees, have lights in them, you know? Like somebody came along and put lights in them. So it's pretty good. Just pretty much like you're wearing the, not quite as bright as the Irregain armor, but definitely helpful.
Ah, that's one more for me. Perfect.
All right. This goes into the crystal descent, and it's always pretty bright in there. But it does kind of make it look a little cloudy. But it also makes it, you know, pretty bright in some areas. And it lasts for, I think I was told, about 15 minutes. So a lot of these areas already have some lighting in them. Lighting I've put there. Let your eyes adjust. And what do we got in here? Really brightens up these areas, doesn't it? Kind of makes the shadow glow like a neon, like there's a neon light in here. Or the aurora borealis. Hi guys.
Now that's a killing blow.
And they gave me a skull too. And it is getting dark, but we can see pretty good in here. I love how it makes these mushroom trees look. So once you let your eyes adjust to it, it does pretty good. Let's see, let's go back to, oh, looks like there might be one straight ahead. Yeah, go back to Mapstone, head back to base. Ooh, pretty bright in here with the Durance lamp.
I hear something.
Not doing a very good job of blocking, am I? I've got in-game gear on. Otherwise, it'd be a real concern. So you can see that the Dark-eyed stout is still working. So handy to keep around if you don't like wearing the Eregion armor all the time. So, pretty nice. Just gotta let your eyes settle a little bit. Pretty. Just downright pretty. All right, let's take her back to the Arboretum. Now there'll be events all weekend, June 26th through the 29th. I'm not exactly sure when this will be used or if it will be used during the event, but there'll be lots of streamers. You can look for all of them. Let's do dinner. Looks like I'm trying to starve to death here. Grab a bite of cranberry. So, this is the gaming grandma. Let's go over here where our furniture is. Our lovely new furniture. And her warg rug. And it's the gaming grandma. This is Quinn. This is her base you guys helped me build. And I'll see you next time. Quit adulting long enough to go play.